Hello friends, we are coming up with this new video series where we will discuss numbers one by one, some unique properties of numbers, some interesting properties of numbers, some interesting facts about the numbers. It will be fun, one thing. Second, it will also present many opportunities for learning mathematics in a different way, in a different light. Hope you like it. So we will take up a number and we discuss its properties. Today I thought of starting this series with number 13. Why number 13? It just came up. Now 13 is called the unluckiest number. Some people say it, I don't think it's unlucky number, but people say that it is unlucky number. People are scared of number 13. I have heard that there are tall high-rise buildings where there is no floor 13. You go to floor 12 and straight away next floor is 14, so there is no floor 13. I have heard that there are no seats in a plane number 13. Friday the 13th is considered one of the unluckiest days. People have 13 phobia, and there is a specific word for it. There is a specific word for Friday the 13th also, and every year there is one Friday that falls on 13th, and this year also there is a Friday 13th. It's in August. You can check your calendars and check August 2021. There is a Friday 13th. So this is just the generally held views about number 13. Why it is considered unlucky, I really don't know, but probably it is. If we go into history, the 13 is also related to Jesus' Last Supper, where the 13th guest gave him away, and probably that contributed to 13 being termed as an unlucky number. Whatever the case, no number is lucky or unlucky, it is just the way we think about it. My view is there is no number that is lucky or unlucky. What we will discuss here is properties of number 13 and some interesting facts. So now we will discuss it in the light of mathematics. In mathematics, the numbers which cannot be divided by any other number than itself or 1 are called prime numbers. Like you say number 1, it cannot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So say number 8. 8 can be divided by 2. Yes, it can be divided by 2. So it is not a prime number. Number 1 is not considered a prime. It is a unique number with its own special properties. When we discuss number 1 in this video series, we will also discuss 1, we will also discuss 0, we will also discuss 2, 3, all. So when we discuss 1, we will discuss why it is not a prime. So for now, you consider it is not called a prime number. Number 2 is a prime number because number 2 cannot be divided with any other number other than itself, that is 2, and 1 also can divide 2, right? So see, now you have learned prime. Who will teach grade 1, grade 2 students about prime numbers? But what is prime? Prime is just a word for representing a special characteristic of a number. The characteristic is very simple. The number can be divided by itself or 1, that is all. If it can be divided by no other number than itself and 1, so it is a prime. Now, if we talk about 3, can 3 be divided with any other number? 3 cannot be divided by 1, 3 cannot be divided by 2, it can be divided by 1 of course, so 3 is a prime. That way if we write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, we will make all the numbers, then we will sort out the primes. Let us take this opportunity to sort out the primes. 1, 2, 3. Then we write 4, then we write 5, then we write 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10, then 11, then 12, and then the unlucky 13. Nobody loves this guy, 13. 1 is a unique number, so leave it alone. 2 is a prime, 2 is called a prime number because 2 is divided only by itself and 1. 3, can it be divided? No, it cannot be divided. So 3 is also a prime number. 4 can be divided by 2, so it is not a prime number. 5 cannot be divided, so it is also a prime number. 6 can be divided with 2 and 3, so it is not a prime number. 7 cannot be divided with any other number other than 7 and itself. 8 can be divided by 2, so it is not a prime. 9 cannot be divided by 2, but it can be divided by 3, so 9 is also not a prime. 10 can be divided by 2, 11 cannot be divided, so 11 is a prime, 7 is a prime, 3 is a prime, 2 is a prime, 5 is a prime, and 12 can be divided with 2, so 12 is not a prime, 13 is a prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is not, so we will say this is the first prime number, this is the second prime number, this is the third prime number, this is the fourth prime number, this is the fifth prime number, and 13th is the sixth prime number. So now see, we set out to learn interesting facts about number 13, and we learned primes. In primary grades, you are learning about primes. Prime numbers and all this is taught in higher grades like middle schools and all. But why should we wait for the middle school? Prime is just a name for a group of numbers. So we know it, you know it, so that's all. You will be one of the kids who would know many meanings of prime. Kids your age only know prime time, that's all, nothing else. But you know prime numbers, and you can sort out which is prime number, and you know 13 is the sixth prime number. Okay, now I will introduce you to something very interesting and unique that even higher grade students don't know. If you ask anybody, have you heard of a word called Have you heard of a word like this? I didn't know about this word till very high schools. In primary, you can know this word. It's very easy because it is prime written backwards. P-R-I-M-E. It is prime written backwards. That's all. It is called Amir. Look. So you know where this word would be used. The numbers that when spelled backwards are still a prime are called Amir. Like the smallest number that is an Amir is 13. 13 is a prime number because it cannot be divided with any other number other than 13 and 1. So it is a prime. But imagine writing it backwards, right? 3 and 1. 31 is also a prime. 31 also cannot be divided with any other number other than 31 itself and 1. So this is why 31 is called Amir. One more thing, a very interesting thing that came to my mind. You all know the spelling of teens, right? After 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? You know, this is another property of 13. The spelling of 13, if you see, it is 13. Okay? Very unique thing about this. What is unique? We will know. After 13, all numbers with teen has a spelling of the digit in it, except 15. 13, 4, teen, but 15 it is not. 13 and 15 are the only two numbers where the number is not exactly. It is the only numerical range where the adjective form of 3 is used. 15, now see 16, 17, 18 and 19. Everywhere you add teen, write the name and teen, but in case of 13 you don't do it, and in case of 15 you don't do it. So 13 has this unique property. Even when you write this number in words, it is different than other teens. Of course, it is the first teen. When we talk about numbers only in the light of doing sums, then there is no fun in it, When you learn how to handle numbers only for doing sums, then numbers lose their personality, numbers lose their flavor, numbers lose their taste. And here you see how many things we have learned about 13. 13 is, many people think it is unlucky number. We know it now. The 13 in mathematical terms is a prime number. Prime holds the highest position in number system. People in olden days used to consider primes have some magical properties in it. People have different beliefs. Now we also learned one more word that is called EMIRP, that is EMIRP, that is reverse of prime. So we now know that 13 written backwards is also a prime number. Now what we also found out is when we spell 13, there are only two numbers. They change the form to adjective, 13 and 15. Otherwise all our numbers are written same way, 14, 15, or 14, 16, 17, 18 and 19. This is new things we have learned, right? Did we do any sum? We didn't do any sum. What are we doing? We are learning mathematics as fairy tale, right? New things, new facts, new beautiful things. We are learning. This is the way to learn mathematics. But you learned about prime. It is a useful fact. It is a useful fact, but do we have to introduce primes in a regimented manner? Okay, chalo, we will do primes today. What prime? Prime is just a fun fact, that's all. Now, we will go onwards. Now, do you see 13 here? I will tell you one more kind of numbers. You have heard, most of you, even numbers and odd numbers. What other kind of numbers do you know? Now you know prime numbers and EMIRP numbers also. But have you ever heard of a number called a star number? What is star number? I will show you what is star number. 13 is a star number. 13 is a star number. It is a pure mathematical term. I don't think I am joking or I have cooked up this name. If I cook up some number, I will tell you. I have no shame in doing it. And I cook up certain words, of course. Look here. 13, you put 1 here, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13 can be arranged in a figure-8 manner in the form of a star, 5. Here you write 6, here you write 7. Look how beautiful star is emerging, 8. Here you write 9. Here you write 10. Here you write all the corners, 11. Here you write 12. How beautiful star it is, all 13 in the form of a star. This is mathematics. Do you think that just learning table of 13, rote learning table of 13 is important? Of course, it might be important to some people, but for me, elegance, patterns, and learning the nature of numbers, getting friendly with the numbers, learning to appreciate the beauty of mathematics, that is more important. Remembering number facts, that is calculator's job. We are here to enjoy mathematics. And where does the 13 go? Here in the center. 13. 13 is a star number. Have you ever heard about a star number? So look, today we learned one more kind of number, star numbers. Okay, this is one. Now, do you also want to know one more kind of numbers? This is star, prime you have found, you now know the reverse prime number. You are far ahead of the lot now already. But Would you be interested if I tell you there is one more kind of number? It is called centered square number, and it is a pure mathematical term. If you talk to a college mathematician or any mathematician, he would know what is square number. Is centered square. Centered square means there is a number in the center as well. Now you see, centered square number. Where is the number 13 here? It is here. We can arrange 13 very simply. 1, look here 2, look here 3, look here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Doesn't it look like a painting or a beautiful pattern or a picture? This is what I want to bring to you. Not the rote learning of numbers and just keep on repeating the same facts again and again and again till you get tired and ready to give up mathematics. This is mathematics. Pattern. Now we know how, if I have 13 friends, I have to arrange them. One pattern is here. 13 can be arranged in a star manner. Look how beautiful it will look if I place 13 chairs like this. Equidistant from each other. All are equidistant from each other. Look. All. Corona distance here. You can keep the same social distance, 1.5 meters here, 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, everywhere. Because this is a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a hexagon. Hexagon. And then there are all isosceles triangles. 13. Presented in this way. This is one pattern more. Now, if I tell you that are you happy or not happy, it is a state of mind, but it is also a state of numbers. Yes, there are some numbers which are called happy numbers, and 13 is one of them. Why we call it unlucky number? 13 is a happy number. You say, what? Happy number? What is happy number? And it is a mathematical term, pure mathematical term. Don't think that I am cooking up this term as well. No, 13 is a happy number. And I will make a separate video. How do you find happy numbers? Chodo. Why wait for another video that we will cover that happy numbers in detail. But I will make you happy right now. Let me introduce one more concept to you. This about number 13. Have you ever heard that a number could be a happy or sad number? No, I am not telling you a story, fairy tale story now. Really, a number is termed as happy or sad numbers. Yes, happy or sad. Happy number is a number that if you add the squares of its digits and you ultimately end up at 1, that means the number is happy. If it cannot reach 1, then number is called unhappy number or a sad number. Yes, it is. Okay, let us see. Let us check if 13 is a happy number or not. You say 13 is a unlucky number. So unlucky means it should be sad. But very wrong. 13 is a very happy number. I will show you how. 13. There is a method to it. There is a method for checking if a number is a happy number or a sad number. So we check here. When you check the happiness index of this number, simply square the numbers, digits 1 and 3 and add them all. So we square it plus we square the other digit. Squaring means simple, multiply the number with itself. 1 you multiply with itself 1, 3 you multiply with itself 9. So 1 plus 9 is how much? 10. 10. Again you do the same thing, 1 square plus 0 square is 1. This means 13 is a happy number. But you will refuse to believe me unless I give you one more example. Okay, 13 is a happy number. It is not sad, but I wonder why it is called unlucky. Okay, now let us do happiness test for number 19. Let us try 19. 19. 1 square plus 9 square is how much? 1 plus 81, that is 82. Once it is 82, you do the same exercise again. 8 square plus 2 square, add them all. 8 square is 64 plus 2 square is 4, so it is 68. 68. So 68 also. 6 square plus 8 square you do, 36 plus 8 square is 64. So it total comes to what? 100. Now 100 you have reached. Then you let us see square again one number. 1 square plus 0 square plus 0 square is 1. So 19 is also a happy number. If it ends up at 1, happy. 1 is a beautiful number, 1 is a unique number. We will make a separate video where we will discuss the properties of 1. We will also make a separate video where we will discuss the properties of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 31 and a lot many numbers. One by one we will do it. If you like this video, let me know, let me have your feedback. I believe small kids or big kids, it doesn't make any difference. These facts I didn't know when I finished my engineering. You being small kids, who is going to tell you all this? Your teachers won't tell you. Your textbooks won't tell you. Your parents don't know anything about this, so why they will tell you? How they will tell you? Who will tell you? You yourself will find out the facts if you are curious about mathematics. Don't wait for somebody to come and teach you something. You go out in the seeking truth. You go out seeking value in what you learn. You go out seeking fun in what you learn. You cook up your own questions. I cooked up my own question. I thought, what is beautiful about 13? Let us find out. Because everybody says 13 is an unlucky number. So I wanted to present 13 in a positive light to my students. So I came across these facts. Trust me, I never learned these facts in my textbooks in all my life. Why I tell you, keep telling you that what I did not learn. Teachers won't tell you that they didn't learn about it. They won't own up their limitations. They won't own up what they don't know. I own up this because I want you to become a learner. You can go far ahead where I stand, where anybody stands. So don't wait for somebody to give you a lesson. You go out, look for questions and then seek the answers. Answers in today's world, seeking answers is very easy. The problem is we need people who are looking for questions. They cook up their questions. This world needs questions. Questions from young learners. You should learn how to ask questions. Once you know how to ask questions, finding answers is not a very big deal. Anybody can find it, and you sure can. There are resources. I'll bring stories to you, I'll bring mathematical facts to you, and trust me, mathematics is interesting, mathematics is full of fun, but you have to find your own reason to do mathematics. I bring you the reasons in the form of giving you interesting ideas, interesting patterns, interesting ways of looking at mathematics. You find your own reason and go look for interesting things in mathematics. You will find many. My videos are just one source, internet and books and your own teachers. They can guide you a lot. So just I ask you one thing, go in the quest of learning, and learn yourself. That is all. So next time I will come up with another video, maybe this time it is 13, we will do another number there, and I'll bring you interesting facts and some stories about that. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.